Hey everyone, this is Andy from Immediate Arabic, and I'm here with Isabella today, one of our students. And she's been with us for about 8 weeks now, and we're going to do just a kind of a shortened version of a oral proficiency interview. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. And Isabella, أنتِ جاهزة؟
نعم.
طيب يلا. مرحبا.
مرحبا.
كيف حالك؟
أنا بخير شكرا. كيف حالك؟
أنا بخير الحمد لله شكرا شكرا. ما اسمك؟
اسمي إيزابيلا. ما اسمك؟
اسمي أندي. تشرفنا.
أشرف لي.
ممتاز ممتاز. إيزابيلا أخبرني عن نفسك.
أنا طالبة في الجامعة أوبرن. أحب ممارسة ورسم.
طيب ممتاز ممتاز. فأنت طالبة في جامعة أوبرن، وماذا تدرسين في جامعة أوبرن؟
أدرس اللغة الإسبانية في الجامعة أوبرن.
ممتاز ممتاز. وهل أنت تتكلمين اللغة الإنجليزية أيضا؟
نعم نعم.
ما شاء الله ما شاء الله، أنت تتكلم 3 لغات.
نعم نعم، أتكلم اللغة العربية قليلا ولغة إسبانية وإنجليزية.
وإنجليزية ممتاز ممتاز. هل تتكلمين اللغة الإسبانية بالطلاقة؟
نعم نعم.
طيب. هل المدينة أوبرن مدينة صغيرة أو كبيرة؟
المدينة أوبرن كبيرة.
كبيرة.
نعم.
طيب. وتسكنين في شقة أو بيت؟
أسكن في بيت.
في بيت كبير أو بيت صغير؟
أسكن في بيت كبير لأن عندي 6 أصدقائي.
عندك 6 أصدقاء. وكيف الجو في ألاباما؟
الجو حار جدا.
الجو حار جدا.
نعم.
طيب. هل الجو حار في الصيف وبارد في الشتاء؟
نعم نعم.
ممتاز. طيب. ودرستي عربي في جامعة أوبرن أيضا؟
نعم، درست اللغة العربية في الجامعة والآن أدرس في البرنامج Immediate Arabic.
ما شاء الله ما شاء الله. تحبين البرنامج Immediate Arabic؟
نعم أحب البرنامج Immediate Arabic.
ممتاز. تحبين الطعام عربي؟
أعرف الطعام عربي، لكن أكلت كبسة بورت.
أكلت كبسة فقط؟
نعم.
ممتاز. كيف كبسة؟
كبسة لذيذ جدا.
لذيذ جدا. نعم، كبسة لذيذ جدا جدا جدا. ممتاز ممتاز.
أريد أن أطبخ منسف وشاورما.
شاورما،
نعم.
نعم. منسف من الأردن، ومنسف صعب، لكن شاورما سهل. شكرا.
نعم.
All right. Thank you, Isabella. Couple things. We've seen you progress. You've seen yourself progress over the past 8 weeks. And what has been some of the reasons that you've been able to get to the level of Arabic that you're at? What sort of study type of materials do you do? How much studying do you do?
I put all vocab on flashcards and I broke it up by like colors, if it was like noun, phrase, or verbs, and that really helped. Going back over the modules and reading through them just so I can get kind of a feel for grammatical structure for every like situational conversation helped. And I've just now started to focus on doing like presentations aloud and websites and videos that help.
Okay, so you're kind of getting input along with output, i.e., listening and speaking. So you're kind of covering the entire gamut of. Very good, very good. As far as immediate Arabic goes, what has been your experience with us? I mean, we kind of think you like it because you've come back a few times now. And what could you tell somebody who's possibly watching this? Could you give them like the minute spiel on what the positives and it's okay negatives as well for the program?
I think that since I took Arabic for a semester at Auburn, I had somewhat of an introduction, but at the same time, I feel like everything I learned throughout that entire semester was like equivalent to like not even a 2 hour lesson with y'all. So I feel like I learned a lot more with y'all, and I learned the proper way to teach a language.
Okay.
There's some like grammatical things that were taught at Auburn, but as a whole, my conversation skills and kind of understanding of the language as a whole and its structure was built based on this program.
Good, good. Well, we're happy to hear that, and of course, we love having you as a student as well. And it sounds to me like based on what you're telling me and what others have told me, and also my experience in university setting as well, is that and this is not necessarily a downing of any university staff. They have to do what the administrators tell them. They also have 20 or 30 people sometimes to teach, and so it makes it tough. But at the same time, I think we as language learners always want to learn as quickly as we possibly can, and I think that the slow routine that a lot of the universities use, unfortunately, a lot of people end up stopping because you're through maybe two semesters of Arabic and you still can't really have you can't have near the conversation that you just gave us.
Right. I mean, I loved my professor and the availability of the course, but kind of like what you said, I feel like there's a lot of different ways to teach language, and some ways progress students faster than others.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Any final words of advice who is or is first semester, second semester of Arabic that you would tell them to do?
I would say even if you're the slightest bit interested or the slightest bit hesitant, you should do it because I've learned a lot and it's been in a way in an environment that's been encouraging and just fun to learn.
Good, good, good. So I have a question from the instructor standpoint. We use this living story, this adventure going to the Middle East, based pretty much about 90 to 95% of the time on experiences that we've had in the Middle East, and mostly that I've had in the Middle East. Do you feel like that's a successful way to learn the language? Does it kind of keep you involved into trying to solve these problems?
Yes, I do because when you're going to be traveling, you're going to be put in these scenarios, these situations. So it's important to feel comfortable wherever you're traveling and to have that like vocab and understanding, as well as kind of a cultural perspective knowledge going into it helps a ton.
Okay, great. All right. Okay, I lied. This is the last question. How many flashcards do you have now?
I don't know. I would say that if I already knew, I probably started them in module 2, so I would say 75% of the vocab I already had under my belt and didn't need to make flashcards for. And then I like the total number. I have like them right here. I don't know how many it is, but I typically don't go through the ones that I already have under my belt because they're just like ingrained now and just will keep
Let me see
adding
how
to
big it
like.
is.
Okay, these are the ones that.
I'm curious at this point.
Okay, these are the ones that I already know. Oh wait, there's more over here. Oops. These are the ones I already know, and then I have taken out the ones that I don't know, and they're in a separate pile. Even the ones that I'm kind of like, okay, I recognize, but like, don't know, they're all out. But these are like not including the first 2 modules of vocab I already knew. This is like module 3 to now.
Good gravy. So
I don't know how.
you're not going to see this, everybody out there, and even if this part makes it the video, but she's got probably a stack that's like literally the thickness of an entire hand. So, and I don't mean like the thin way, I mean like the other way. So awesome, awesome. Well, you have done amazing with our program, and we certainly appreciate it, and we appreciate your time today. Giving it to us, and we hope you got a little bit of extra practice out of it. So keep up the good work, and we will see you soon.
Perfect. Thank you.
Thank you. All right, everybody, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed looking at a little bit of an OPI and maybe learning a little bit of our program and getting some advice from a student that is doing extremely well. One of the things that we've seen with our students that really kind of float to the top is they all are extremely organized. Isabella here is a prime example. We had another young lady who also had everything color coded, and not only did it look pretty, but she actually utilized materials. So anyway, ma salama.